Good evening, everyone, and welcome. And we got a special game for you tonight. This one part of the NBA Cup. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Tyrese Halliburton.
And, guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Siakam and Jackson make up the inside pair. And it's Nesmith in at the 3. And for the Cavaliers, the highly skilled guard pair of Garland and Mitchell. Hunter is out there with Larry Nance, and it's Mobley in at the 5 spot. This is one fans have been looking forward to, Greg, for a while now. 2 major star-studded teams ready to battle.
On paper, it's a very exciting matchup, and knowing these guys are ready to exceed all expectations, we could be in for a real show here tonight.
So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Here's Garland. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, the toughness of Darius Garland on display. Wants to finish through contact and get the bucket.
Now Halliburton, coming off a solid outing against Charlotte. Shot clock at 6. There's the triple. Hunter grabs the miss. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
They needed a few extra minutes to get the W in that game, but they got it just the same.
You know, this was about their perseverance and their conditioning. To me, that was the difference in overtime.
Here's Halliburton. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. Mobley against Jackson. Halliburton outside. 3-pointer. Nance with the rebound. Garland finds Mitchell. Now here's Mobley. Mobley, a screen on Halliburton. Floats it up there for Mobley. And stolen by Siakam. And stolen by Mobley. The slam dunk by Garland.
How fast off the floor is Darius Garland? Just showing you that tremendous leaping ability.
So it's the Pacers now. 4-point game. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And I credit the shot selection in that one. It's hard to stay patient, but you see the reward.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
Clock is at 3. Jackson has the open look. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. The Cavaliers leading by 4. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson. He talked about the importance of trying to control the pace of the game. Coach said, quote, Halliburton and his offense like to play fast and push the ball up the floor. So we want to limit their fast break chances and make them play in the half court. We'll see if they're able to slow them down. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that.
Well, anywhere below the free throw line, Aaron Nesmith is going to knock it in. That's a quality look.
And Doris Rick Carlisle, now in his second stint, is the head coach of the Indiana Pacers.
But he is a basketball lifer, Kevin. Over 2 decades as an NBA head coach, he has seen it all. Remember the 2011 title win in Dallas. His guidance has been a key to this Pacers' recent success. If you're going to roll as the screen setter as Evan Mobley does there, you've got to be able to catch and finish, and he does just that.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Just about halfway through group play, here are the NBA Cup standings.
Well, this competition has been really fun to watch. Some great games thus far. It feels like every year the NBA Cup just gets better.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Halliburton. A three-pointer is right on target.
Halliburton, a huge part of this offense, which is why he has the confidence in these catch-and-shoot situations. No hesitation.
Now, here's Mitchell. A 29-point game for him in the win against Houston.
And his passing was simply amazing. A lot of fun to watch.
And up the court come the Pacers on the break. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Here's Garland picks one up. And during his brief career, Andrew Nembhard has shown he has a sense of the moment.
Kevin, there are certain guys who want to hide in the corner if the game is on the line. Not Andrew Nembhard. He is fearless in late-game situations. He's hit multiple big-time shots already. He's got a little bit of that it factor.
Ball's checked in for the Cavaliers. And it's tied up with that one. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, this summer, the entire Cavaliers executive front office staff received multi-year contract extensions. Over the last 3 years, Cleveland has had the 3rd best record in the association. Guys, and there's a sense that a culture is being created that is permeating every level of this organization.
You'll love to hear it. All right, Shams, we appreciate the update. Indiana's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. A nice shot by Nesmith. Here's Ball. 14 points from him the last game against Houston. They can't stop the run with that one. Pacers leading by 3. Pass to Halliburton. Siakam, a screen on Ball. Halliburton, and the Pacers tack on 2 more.
You have to know how to play pick and roll in today's NBA. Tyrese Halliburton just dissecting the defense with ease.
And Nance kicks to Garland. Here's Halliburton. Drops in the breakaway layup. Halliburton's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Here's Garland. Playing Houston, he was nearly unstoppable. Nance sets a screen for Garland. Puts it up. The shot's good from Nance.
That's a smart play by Darius Garland, finding his man off the screen.
And here's Indiana. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Back to Halliburton. Fires the 3. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Ball. Hasn't made 1 yet. Pass to Mobley. Back to Ball. Here's Hunter. 6 to shoot. No good on that one. Pacers leading by 8. Siakam with it. He's picked up by Nance. Jackson misses.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
Garland to pass the ball. Back to Garland. Hunter, a 3. Nailed from three-point land.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
Halliburton for 3. Takes it out to Siakam. over Mobley. Siakam's shot is off.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Got that one up quick. Halliburton's got 10 points. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
And here is Garland. After Tyrese Halliburton was able to get the triple.
And the confidence that Ball has in that three-point shot has come a long way since he entered the league.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Tyson's checked in. And Strus is subbed in for DeAndre Hunter. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Huff's checked in. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Neesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. Inside, here's McConnell. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. They trail by 7, and that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Halliburton.
And now we get a chance to check out Tyrese Halliburton. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. And his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And you noted it. His points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. Indiana leading by 7. McConnell passes to Mathurin. The 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year.
Yeah, plenty of familiarity in this matchup. Last season, they were knocked out of the playoffs by this club.
Now, here's Mitchell. Still without a basket. It's deflected. Here's Shepard, defended by Strus. To the paint. Here's Mathurin. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And now it's a 9-point Indiana lead. For Cleveland, they've gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Mobley, the pass to Strus. Mobley sets the pick for Strus. Pass the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Strus. Knocks down the 3 ball.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Pacers leading by 6. McConnell passes to Shepard. Pass to Toppin. No good with the triple.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Here's Ball, and the layup's good off the glass. Now just a 4-point Pacer lead.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting his shot off close to the basket.
And Indiana shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. McConnell with it, now guarded by Ball. Shepard with the ball. He's coming off a 13-point game against Charlotte.
Boy, taking what's there. Very good shot selection, just not the result you hope for.
As we get a break in the action, let's take a moment to check out the NBA's leaders in steals. 5th on the list, Donovan Mitchell.
And he's been a rock for them defensively. Just so many steals for him this year, and so many of them have been in key moments for his team.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Bryant's checked in. And Indiana with a change here, too. Siakam's checked in. Here's Strus. Makes it off the glass. Strus has got 5 points so far.
Well, Max Strus is crafty, folks. He understands in the painted area you might have to be a little crafty.
.110 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Mathurin. Just 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Toppin. And again, unable to change momentum here. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Here's Mathurin. And it's Tyson with the rebound. The Cavaliers trailing. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Mitchell. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Siakam against Bryant. Mathurin passes to Shepard. Here's Toppin. The layup off target. He got it up. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. We're at the end of the first, Clark, in a close game so far. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Cavaliers. Mitchell and Strus share wing duty. Then there's Lonzo Ball. Then it's Thomas Bryant. And it's Tyson in at the 4 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. You know, Greg, with this being game 3 of the group stage, you have to start looking at how tiebreakers might work for teams that have the same record in group play. I mean, it's fascinating.
And I believe the first tiebreaker is head-to-head record in the group. If that doesn't solve it, a tie then goes down to each team's point differential. So there are a few more tiebreakers after that, but those two should take care of almost all ties.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he's already proven that in the playoffs he is willing to be a go-to scorer. He's committed to improving his game. He's got to continue to work at the defensive end of the floor.
And good that time.
With his skill from the mid-range area, that's money.
Pacers trail by 4. And here's McConnell. Pass to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
An emphatic finish by Mr. Siakam. Yes, sir.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, the Pacers are moving as one. Coach Rick Carlisle said the thing I love about this team is that we're a true team. We're a group that needs each other. We work at communication. We're collaborative. We make sure our guys have a voice, and we're all in it together. Back over to you, Kevin.
They win by committee. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. And here are the Pacers now, following the miss by Lonzo Ball.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Ball kicks to Bryant. Cleveland moving it around. Mitchell outside. From past the arc, Mitchell puts in the difficult three.
From three-point range, Donovan Mitchell attacks with reckless abandon. He'll just keep firing, folks.
Pass to Toppin. The shot's good on the assist by Siakam. Toppin's got his first 2 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Mitchell with the bounce pass. Bryant dishes to Mitchell. Now, here's Strus. He has 7. Pocket 2. Ball no good.
Boy, the team doing pretty well despite his offensive struggles right now.
McConnell kicks to Siakam. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Ball. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Hey, Doris, were you surprised by the success the Cavaliers had last season?
Well, Kev, I certainly expected them to be a terrific basketball team, but that win total was completely striking. But that's the unforgiving part of the business, right? Regular season success doesn't necessarily always translate.
That's good from Ball. Ball hits them both. And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll that would incur the tax. But right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks stunned everyone with the maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Wade, he's checked in for Cleveland. Garland comes in for Mitchell. Halliburton's checked in for Indiana. The Cavaliers leading. Ball kicks to Garland. Three-pointer, Wade. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Halliburton in the corner. Good, and a nice assist from Siakam. Halliburton's got 13 points.
Now, the numbers speak for themselves, but what Tyrese Halliburton is showing you, the versatility he has at the offensive end.
It's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pass to Strus. Wade on the wing. Outside, Ball. Fires the three. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. The Pacers have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. McConnell with it. Picked up by Bryant. That one goes in. Now it's a 4-point Indiana lead.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here's Garland. 6 points for him. To halt the run. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
The willingness to power through contact. Darius Garland proving once again just how tough he is.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Free throw good, Garland. Well, we have all enjoyed the NBA Cup tournament, and Greg, the double meaning it brings to these games earlier in the season is just terrific.
Yeah, of course. They also count in the regular season standings as well. It allows teams a second trophy to chase, a championship that's a lot earlier in the calendar. And I'll tell you who else benefits, a lot of the young teams, because it puts them in a playoff mindset. I think it's going to help their progression over the course of the season.
The Pacers with the lead. Back to Mathurin. There's the three. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got his fourth rebound in this one. Pass to Strus. And here is Bryant. Here's Garland. He's covered by McConnell. Garland, no good. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
That's about powerful. Mathurin knows when to score it. Easy dunk.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And some changes here for the Pacers. Jackson, he's checked in for Toppin. Aaron Nesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Strus passes to Bryant. Now, here's Garland. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Come on, that is some big-time toughness inside by Garland.
Pacers have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. And the rejection by Bryant. And here's Strus for 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now Halliburton. He's got 13. They get it back. Jackson gets the bucket.
Boy, you can see this guy's work ethic. He just refuses to give up on that possession, and he gets rewarded for it.
Wade on the wing, and stolen by Siakam. Jackson, a screen on Bryant. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Boy, we have seen Pascal Siakam really elevate his passing skills. What an outstanding distribution right there.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
So it's the Pacers now. After Darius Garland getting his shot to go from deep. Strus passes to Wade. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Indiana's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts.
Boy, you got to have your eyes up, and Nesmith does a great job surveying the floor.
Now Cleveland shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. As Garland fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
This guy's been impressive this quarter, putting his team on his back.
And, GA, you think about high skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard in Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life. And his offensive package is as polished as anyone.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Mobley, he's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Nance comes in for Wade. Hunter's checked in for Max Strus. And Donovan Mitchell's subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Now here's Jackson. 6 points for him. Jackson, a screen on Mitchell. Back to Toppin. 4 on the shot clock. Nance with some nice D.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And for the Pacers, they're shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Nembhard against Mitchell. Pass to Jackson. Here's Halliburton. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Halliburton's got 15 points. Now, here's Hunter. Tight defense on him. Now, here's Mobley. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Man, that is a big-time, tough finish. Evan Mobley doesn't back down.
And so here is Indiana. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Well, we've seen some teams, Greg, stumble out of the gate to begin this season, still trying to find their footing, getting some traction.
And when you're not meeting expectations, the pressure ramps up. But as a team, you can't let it get to you, especially with time to turn things around. And now we get a chance to check in on Evan Mobley. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. He's averaging 15 points a game, 12 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's a great presence on the glass. He'll battle inside for every rebound.
He's certainly not afraid to mix it up. When bodies are around or flying, he's usually at the point of it.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Hunter finds Mobley. Back to Hunter. Stolen away. Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton outside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for the Pacers. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Here's Garland. 16 points for him. And here is Mitchell. Hunter, the pass to Nance. And Nance slams it in.
And that's Nance Jr.'s go-to move. This guy doesn't mess around when he gets that kind of position.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first half. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Jackson, a screen on Garland. Halliburton. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Mitchell. And the rejection by Jackson. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
There's 1:34 left to play here in the half.
Well, Benedict Mathurin has all the tools to get stops. That's a great contest.
Here's Nembhard. Neesmith finds Mathurin. Jackson setting the pick here for Mathurin. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. And the dunk by Jackson.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
1:09 left in the first half. Nembhard against Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Nembhard. And Mobley throws it down hard.
Oh, my goodness. Evan Mobley using just about all of that 40-inch vertical.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Indiana leading. Nembhard with it. He had 10 points in the win against Charlotte.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
And here is Mitchell, after Tyrese Halliburton was able to get the triple. Mitchell looking it over. And Garland has it in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hunter for 3. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got his 3rd assist on the night. Garland against Halliburton. Releases. Can't nail the jumper.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Pacers. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. We come back right after this.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Before we go any further, a look ahead to the games yet to be played tonight. The Brooklyn Nets will go up against the Celtics in Boston. That one gets going 7:30 Eastern Time.
I'm predicting a somewhat lopsided outcome, just saying.
And next up, let's take a look at the Cleveland Cavaliers, who seem pretty well matched in their game.
I hate what they're doing on defense. Giving up too many gimmies. It makes me mad just watching it.
And I've seen you on the golf course and the hardwood, Shaq. Gimmies are the only shots you make.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. A 2-point game on the court for Indiana. Siakam and Jackson make up the inside pair. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. And it's Nesmith in at the 3, the small forward.
That's about intense focus from Donovan Mitchell. That defense was outstanding. He just is better offensively.
And they double up Jackson. Siakam against Nance. Clock at 6. And stolen by Mobley. Hunter finds Nance. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And it's the Pacers ball. And the Cavaliers' Kenny Atkinson. Doris winning the NBA Coach of the Year in 2025.
And this was just an incredible honor for Kenny, who, of course, long-time record as an assistant coach, great player development coach, joined Steve Kerr for a time and says that experience helped take his coaching to another level. That has manifested in Cleveland.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. Going back a few years, Donovan Mitchell dealt with a lot of trade speculation. He said you don't realize how stressful it was until you're out of it. Now he says it's great to finally have that sense of peace. I love being in Cleveland, but there's more to be done. Kevin, back to you.
On a mission for sure. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
That's good from Halliburton. GA, you hear about 3 level scores. But is it just 3 levels?
A great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
It's his first trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And they say in today's game, Doris, no lead is safe, and that's especially true when you're playing the Pacers.
The comeback kings we saw in last year's playoffs, Kevin. They conjured up some of the most remarkable turnarounds in NBA history and the most unprecedented run of game-winning shots we've ever seen.
And a wide-open look for Halliburton. The shot's good on the assist by Siakam. Siakam's got 4 assists now tonight. The Cavaliers trail by 5. And here is Garland. 16 points for him. Here's Hunter. Sinks that one from the post. Hunter's got 8 points.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Indiana moving it around. Pass to Neesmith. Hunter against Nembhard. Halliburton for 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Hunter, the pass to Mobley. Mitchell in the corner. Fantastic work inside from Mitchell.
There's a level of tenacity by Donovan Mitchell on the interior there. Wow, what a finish.
Now, Nembhard. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game. Jackson kicks to Halliburton. That doesn't go either for Halliburton.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. DB, given his accuracy, do you think Darius Garland will ever be in the 50-40-90 club?
You know what, Kevin? I think very few people have ever done it. Do I believe Darius Garland has the talent to do it? No question about it. He is a tremendous shooter and an electric young guard in this league.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
Well, Darius Garland is relatively new to this league, folks, but one thing we know unequivocally, he is so skilled offensively.
And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. And it just seems like the Pacers have really shaken up the lead, Greg, with their fast-paced, aggressive style.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton and Pascal Siakam, 2 star players who thrive in this up-tempo style. And if you look at the roster around them, the pieces fit.
Now, Hunter, following the 3-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. Garland against Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. Back to Nance. Jacks up a 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 5 assists tonight. Pacers trail by 4. Pass to Halliburton. Jackson kicks to Halliburton. Jackson a screen on Garland. Back to Jackson. Siakam, high post. Mobley's there. Trying to end the drought. Siakam's shot is off. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Now Mobley, covered by Siakam. Fade away, and he comes up with the deuce. And it's 8 points for Evan Mobley.
Okay, Evan Mobley a big, folks, but you can see the touch on that mid-range jumper. That's pure.
Indiana's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Lonzo Ball, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. We have a chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season. The Cavaliers 4th, the Pacers in 5th.
And these two squads really know how to capitalize on mistakes. When they get going in transition, look out.
Garland against Nembhard.
What's the rule?
Pass to Halliburton. From outside, off the mark.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Now, here's Ball. Clock at 6. Fires for 3. Mobley misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Pass to Siakam. Shot to stop the run. Outside for Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
When Tyrese Halliburton is looking to be aggressive as a scorer, it sets every other aspect of his game. He is cooking.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They lead by 4. Outside Garland. Puts up a 3. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
One shot.
That's good from Halliburton.
What we know about Tyrese Halliburton, this guy always ready to push the pace. He's got a ton of energy. He's willing to outrun and outwork other guys.
Now, here is Halliburton. 25 points in the game. Siakam finds Halliburton. For the tie. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Here's Hunter over Neesmith. Hunter, no good. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Cavaliers.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Indiana trailing here. Pass to Nembhard. Siakam, the bounce pass. Indiana moving it around. Jackson setting the pick here for Siakam. Nembhard for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Here's Ball. Outside Garland. Mobley outside. And stolen by Siakam. And Nembhard has it in the corner. Siakam outside. Pass to Jackson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Mobley.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. A different look now for Cleveland. Tyson's checked in. And Strus is subbed in for Hunter. The Pacers also changing it up. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Neesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. No good on the second free throw. The Cavaliers leading. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The Pacers pull it in. Jackson's got rebound number 13 with that last one.
Boy, this guy was able to connect from deep in the first half. Hasn't found the range since.
This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Ball, the pass to Mobley. Now, here's Strus. Back to Mobley, over Jackson. A nice shot by Mobley. Mobley's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
Pass to Halliburton. Outside for Jackson. He tries for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Mitchell. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's... The Pacers shooting well. They're at 45%. Halliburton for 3. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Halliburton's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for Indiana. And so here's Cleveland. Mitchell right side. Hall with a wide open look. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Mathurin with the ball. Defended by Strus. Jackson passes to Mathurin. Just 4 to shoot. 17-foot shot on the way. That misses off the backboard. Ball against McConnell. Ball kicks to Mobley. From outside the arc. The shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Here's Mathurin. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Now, here's Ball. He's got 10. Mitchell outside. Over to the left wing. Over Halliburton. And Mitchell gets it to go. Mitchell's got 13.
See, what a good feel for what the defense is conceding. Donovan Mitchell very willing to get to that mid-range jumper.
Siakam left side. And the wide open shot from McConnell. Indiana again missing. To the inside. And Mobley throws it down.
The ease with which the game comes to Evan Mobley. My goodness, it's fun watching this guy play above the rim.
And here are the Pacers now, trailing by 5. And DB with Mitchell out there on the court, we have one of the most dynamic players in the NBA.
And Kevin, let's not forget one of the smartest as well. Donovan Mitchell played for Quinn Snyder early. He talks often about now understanding the game at a much higher level.
58 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Ball. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Pass to Tyson. Strus in the corner. It's stolen by Mathurin. For the tie, Evan Mobley with the rebound.
I'll give him a ton of credit here. He is trying to make plays, but nothing right now helping his team.
Well, Mitchell is constantly in attack mode and puts the defense in some really difficult spots.
The Cavaliers have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell, just such a relentless scorer, and that high energy he brings is always a huge catalyst for whatever team he plays for.
And Cleveland making a change here. Bryant's checked in. The Pacers also changing it up. Huff's checked in, and Toppin subbed in for Pascal Siakam. And Mitchell drops them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Here's Shepard, defended by Strus. Shepard with the ball. No scoring in this one. Tapping a screen on Strus. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Cavaliers lead by 4. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Mitchell and Strus share wing duty. Then it's Thomas Bryant. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Tyson in at the 4. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Well, the mid-range game is TJ's specialty. This guy navigates to that spot and knocks it in.
Mitchell against Mathurin. Bryant the pass to Mitchell. Mitchell on the drive. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
This is where Donovan Mitchell is nearly impossible to stop. With that aggressive defense, he still finds a way to score it.
Ryan against Siakam. Pass to Toppin. Good, and a nice assist from Siakam. Siakam's got his 5th assist in this one. And here is Ball. And here is Strus. Drills it from outside.
Well, this is Max Strus's job. 3-point opportunity, yes, sir.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Pass to Toppin. Siakam against Bryant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. When it comes to underappreciated players, Doris, in the league, Pascal Siakam comes to mind.
You know, Kev, underrated is a word you have to be careful with because these guys are all NBA players. But Pascal Siakam is always available. He's a two-way force. He can score in many kinds of systems, and he is going to absorb an elite defensive assignment. This guy is so good.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Siakam hits them both.
Boy, the evolution of Pascal Siakam has been such a pleasure to watch. The work ethic is commendable, and he's learning how to be a leader, guys.
Now here's Bryant. Toppin with the steal. McConnell with it. Now guarded by Ball. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Siakam's shot is off.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Boy, right from the opening tip, guys, Mitchell was focused and locked in, and he is doing damage offensively.
Pacers trail by 5. Siakam deciding where to go with it. Pass to McConnell. Tapping a screen on Ball. And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Dean Wade, he's checked in for Cleveland. The Pacers also with a sub. Halliburton's checked in. Now McConnell. 6 to shoot. From deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Strus has got his 4th rebound in this one. Ball, the pass to Wade. Toppin pulls it in.
Boy, another miss, but you have to say to his teammates, great job. They have picked him up all evening long.
Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Siakam.
I'll tell you, he comes out of the locker room, and all of a sudden, he's a different guy.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. For the Cavaliers, Tyson's checked in. And it's Garland in for Donovan Mitchell. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, guys. Well, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson as he talked with his team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, you're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
All right, Allie, thanks. Here's Tyson. Wade dishes to Garland. Halliburton against Ball. Here's Tyson. Misses the 3. Pacers have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. McConnell finds Siakam. That ties the game. Siakam's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, this to me is where he can be a force. Siakam, a 3-level scorer. In the painted area, very dangerous.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Here's Ball. That shot, no good. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Pacers. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th quarter. A miss that time would have put him up. The Cavaliers shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Outside, Ball. Pass to Garland. To the paint. Here's Tyson. Count that bucket.
We have seen from Darius Garland, he has a real talent for making his teammates look good. Pretty pass there.
The Pacers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Halliburton for 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Strus has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Tyson. Garland against Toppin. Garland the pass away. And Wade slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pacers trail by 4. Siakam outside. Halliburton for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Now, here's Siakam. And Toppin throws it down.
Boy, the explosiveness of Obi Toppin can really shock the defense. This guy gets excellent airspace.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. Wade, a screen on McConnell. Pass to Tyson. Ball kicks to Strus. 6 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Ball, no good. Pacers trail by 4. Left side, Mathurin. McConnell scanning the floor. Siakam against Wade. Siakam passes to Halliburton. Starts over Garland. Halliburton, no good.
Boy, not looking sharp at all here in the second half, but it hasn't deterred him one bit.
Garland, no good. For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Toppin, no one around him, and it's off from three-point range. Pass the ball. Wade, a screen on Toppin. Ball from long range. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Pacers trail by 4. Here's Siakam. Outside for Halliburton. The shot's good on the assist by Siakam. Siakam's got his 7th assist in the game. The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Wade outside. Pass to Garland. The kick out to Ball. Over Halliburton. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
And Ball proving to be a knockdown threat from mid-range as well. A terrific shooter in that area.
Halliburton for 3. And the Pacers another 3.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
The Cavaliers have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Ball, the pass to Garland. Back to Ball. Wade sets the pick for Ball. Over Siakam. Not enough on that one as it misses. And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. You know, Doris, Tyrese Halliburton has got to be up there when you think about the top passers in the NBA.
Cavy's always amongst the league leaders in assists. This guy plays in the perfect system for him. You want to be up-tempo and letting him sort of improvise and master the position. He is brilliant. Now, here is Halliburton. Pass to Siakam. Here's Nembhard. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
The three goes down.
Well, we saw this from Hunter in the tournament. When Virginia won the championship, he was a clutch performer.
Here's Halliburton. Outside, Siakam. Garland against Halliburton. Jacks up a 3. That does not go. And they're in position to take the lead.
And how big would a bucket be at this stage of the game?
Mitchell gets it inside.
A guy many call a walking bucket, and Donovan Mitchell knows how to find those needed points.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. Siakam left side. 18 feet out. Count it.
He really thrives in high-pressure moments. That's a big-time play.
Cleveland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. 1:43 left in the game. Siakam with the rebound. And the Pacers shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. It misses.
And they had some boxed coverage that turned into no coverage.
Now Hunter. Garland trained from outside.
One thing we know about Darius Garland already, he is
He's never going to shy away from a big-time opportunity.
Pacers trail by 3. Now, here's Halliburton. Siakam! No problem with the wide-open jam.
Boy, from a young age, Pascal Siakam never shied away from the big moments.
1:04 left in the fourth. Now, here's Hunter. Neesmith covering. Now Mobley. Pocket pass to the paint. And he punches it home.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Halliburton with it. Garland picks him up.
In a big spot, an absolutely monster bucket by Aaron Neesmith.
What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
Here's Hunter. Now Garland. Jackson with the rebound.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Oh, the dunk!
And they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. What do you think we're going to see here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Here's Hunter. It's Garland. Now Mitchell. Shoots the three. And get the three. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. Huge moment in this group round of the NBA Cup. The record is now 1 up and 1 down.
And, Kevin, I thought their energy and effort was outstanding. I mean, backs against the wall, and they delivered.
Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Pascal, these days you are called upon to carry this team. Does that bring added pressure?
This is a game that I love, and I just want to have fun playing the game. And I think, I got to just be myself. Like, don't get lost in everything going on. Be yourself. Play basketball, have fun. And, I'm just happy to be able to go out there and play hard.
Guys, he wants the pressure. Thanks, Pascal.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And now, our player of the game, Tyrese Halliburton.